77-year-old Oakland homeowner fatally shoots burglary suspect, gets arrested in the United States of America, where we have a Second Amendment to defend ourselves. You're telling me that someone breaks in your house, you defend yourself, you defend your property, and you end up getting arrested for it? Get out of California. I told you, they protect criminals over civilians that don't over people that follow the rules and follow the law. They protect criminals. This is disgusting. If someone breaks in your house, you have a right to defend yourself and defend your property. I mean, in most places. Then this is crazy. So we're gonna talk a little bit about that. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're already a subscriber. Hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. All right, so let's talk about this news. This comes from RVM News, and they report that in Oakland, California, a startling incident unfolded as a 77-year-old homeowner found himself at the center of a controversial arrest after fatally shooting a robbery suspect. The homeowner, whose identity remains undisclosed, was taken into custody under suspicion of murder following the tragic event that transpired at 98th Avenue and Burr Street in East Oakland on Monday evening. Reports indicate that the homeowner encountered a harrowing situation when two men and a woman arrived at his property in a stolen Infiniti Q40. Eyewitnesses recall observing the trio trespass on the premises with one of the men wielding a crowbar. So again, you can defend yourself. Once they're on your property, you can defend yourself, man. I don't understand, but the peaceful tranquility of the neighborhood was shattered by the sound of a gunshot, signaling the onset of a series of alarming events. So I'm gonna play this clip here from the local news. Let's check this out here.
Shooting in the city of Oakland, KTVU has learned the homeowner who shot and killed a burglary suspect has been arrested.
And he remains behind bars while the DA considers whether to file charges. New at 5 tonight, KTVU's Henry Lee joins us now. He's in Oakland, where this case could go from here. To tell us where it could go from here, Henry.
Yeah, I've learned the 77-year-old homeowner has been arrested on suspicion of murder, but it remains to be seen as to whether he'll be formally charged and whether this is a case of self-defense. A burglary suspect was shot by a resident near 98th Avenue and Burr Street in East Oakland. Oakland firefighters and paramedics worked to save the suspect, but he died at the scene. Now, I've learned the 77-year-old homeowner is in jail, arrested by Oakland police on suspicion of murder. It happened just before 6 on Monday evening. Authorities say two men and a woman pulled up to the home in the stolen Infiniti Q40. A witness told police the three went onto the property and that one of the men had a crowbar. That witness then reported hearing a gunshot. I have learned from court documents that according to police, officers arrived and found the homeowner pointing a stolen .357 Colt Python revolver at the female suspect. That woman told police the homeowner had shot her friend. Police say they found the other male suspect at the scene with a replica gun and arrested him on suspicion of burglary. No charges have been filed against the homeowner, pending a review by the Alameda County DA's office. No one answered the door on Tuesday.
It's going to be a pending case.
On Tuesday, I caught up with DA Pamela Price at an unrelated news conference, and she and other law enforcement officials said no assumptions should be made just because the homeowner is in jail. Prosecutors have until Thursday to decide whether to charge him. I have learned he declined to talk to investigators.
You're not supposed to chase them. If you chase them and shoot them, for example, in the back, that is unlawful.
But KTVU legal analyst Michael Cardoza says depending on the facts, the homeowner could still argue self-defense.
If you are in imminent fear of your life or someone else's life in your home, you have every right to take necessary means of self-defense against the invader.
I mean, it's crazy. It was 3 of them.
So clearly the circumstances leading up to the shooting are still under investigation. If this case is charged by the DA, ultimately it will be up to the jury to determine what happens. Live in Oakland, Henry Lee, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
All right, Henry, thank you.
Crazy. I mean, it was 3 of them. 3 people ran up on him. You have a right to defend yourself. I don't care if you shoot him in the back. What the law is what the law is. But even if you shoot him in the back, if it's 2 other ones that's still there, I mean, what's the problem there? You defending yourself. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. Only in California they arrest the victim. But responding swiftly to the distress call, law enforcement authorities arrived on the scene to find the homeowner brandishing a stolen weapon, a stolen Colt Python revolver at the female suspect. See, I have some questions about that. A stolen Python, what is the deal with that? But so they found a 3rd suspect with a replica gun. It's weird. But then we got this here. Former charges are pending as prosecutors from Alameda County District Attorney Office, Team Soros, review the case. And she is. Here's her right here. Soros gave her over $1 million in donations. I mean, District Attorney, 2023. Crazy these Soros attorneys they're arresting victims. This man is a victim. They ran up on him in his house. So what we got here, this is just a tweet from a Henry K. Lee. This is what we just went over. Let me see if there's any new information here. Sending me to another page. Okay, let me share this here. One second, let me switch. Okay. All right, here we go. So let's see what this is about. Of the but y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Do you think this guy should be prosecuted? Y'all think that the police should have arrested this guy? Do you think he had a right to defend himself? Leave your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe, and check out Burglary for the latest news. Until next time, peace.